From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. Towing the slab in today's game, Pedro Martinez. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
For the White Sox,
leading off, Luis Aparicio. Just off the outside edge, and this one is off and running. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And that's in the dirt. Martinez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now one away.
But that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Mike Tauchman.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And it's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. It features a great veteran presence, Frank Thomas.
Yeah, Boog, a member of the 500 home run club. I mean, you know, I fell just short of that myself, but you know the story. It's an exclusive list, and you know, of all the most feared hitters, I mean, this guy is right there at the top. He loves going deep. He loves trotting around the bases, and you know what? I love watching him do it. He's got so much swag. Let's see if he's got something for us in this one.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hank brings it in for the 3rd out. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show.
To worry about your fear brings chaos to your compass. There's no question.
Back here at Fenway Park, and today's starting pitcher, Drew Thorpe. What do you look for here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Honus Wagner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Wagner was running wild in his last game, a heap of stolen bases. Next offering is fouled back.
There's really no defense for a runner who's moving like he was in that last game, Boog. All you can do as a pitcher is focus on the batter because you know you're going to give up a couple of bags.
The pitch. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Hank Aaron.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Hank matched a homer in his last game. Hank, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. Fought off foul. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Willie Mays.
I'll speak for you, myself, and all the baseball fans. This guy's given us so many great memories. I mean, so many big moments throughout his career. And, of course, plenty of big home runs, both literally and figuratively. So I appreciate every chance I get to see him swing the bat.
I had to wait for my brother to play his games. I thought he was going to lose his second game against the Rays, but he ended up winning it. Pulled the win out his buttocks.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Got my second series of the year against the White Sox already. Next weekend in real life. Pretty crazy that they scheduled it so early, but hey, get them out of the way now, I guess.
Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Harold Baines.
Pedro's one of the most dominant pitchers in the history of the game, Boog, and he's known for his excellent command of the baseball and a variety of pitches that always seems to confuse lineups.
I'm watching the Brewers and Diamondbacks right now. And then after that tonight, I'll be watching Dodgers and Cubs again.
Got him swinging.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Luis Robert Jr. at the plate now as he chases after that one. Second inning here, no score. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Towards first, Ortiz steps on first for the out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn. And it's fouled away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 out, space is empty. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering down in the dirt.
So they played Tampa Bay next. So this is the schedule you see here is the exact schedule that it is in real life. It's just we're a little bit ahead of real life. So my last series, 2 series ago, was the White Sox, which is what they're playing right now. And then we play Tampa Bay in real life starting Monday. And then we play the White Sox again next weekend. And the Yankees, my brother just got done with the Giants in his series with the Giants, and then he played the Royals. So the Royals will be the Yankees' next opponent, and then they're playing Tampa Bay.
The value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Thorpe back to work. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays.
Yeah, we're usually a little bit ahead of real life. Try to keep the pace a little bit.
You know, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms. You're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
No, he lost the first one against the Giants, and then he won the next 2. And then he swept the Royals, I think. And now he's up 1-0 on the Rays.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
And stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz. Looking to rebound from Wednesday's game where he was 0 for 5. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans.
I think he was saying he's got some baseball game he's playing in today.
The throw to second is offline.
So I assume that's where he's at now. But I'm not sure.
Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Willie Mays digging in now. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball towards first.
Because there's a road behind it, but that's not the actual real reason. The real reason the Green Monster is so big is because ownership a long time ago, this ballpark is older than pretty much every other ballpark in baseball. But ownership a long time ago didn't want people... I zoom out more. Didn't want people seeing the games for free without buying a ticket, so they made this wall really giant. That way the people that were back there back then couldn't just watch the game for free. But this statement's been around a long time. 37 feet. Yeah, I mean, that was in like 1930 they made the wall really tall or something like that. Maybe 1912. I don't know. It wasn't 1912. It wasn't originally this tall, but they made it. And then eventually, like in 2000 and 2002, 2001, 2002, they put these seats on top of it. So when I went in 2014 to see Yankees Red Sox, I sat in this section right under this green sign here. It was like $300 for a ticket. I sat in like that third row. It's a pretty sick view. I'm on top of the monster here looking out.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Bro, I did. I can fly. I never told you.
Down the runner at second as we play
I got
game one of this
superpowers.
4-game
Why do you think I'm so good at Madden?
Got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Red Sox, Wade Boggs.
I guess that's like kind of cheating, but
And first pitch fast.
they don't drug test me.
Strike. Ortiz at second with 2 down. Ball one there. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Lenny Sosa.
That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
You know, that's a good question. I don't eat too much cereal, but I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. If I had to pick one, I would say Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
They have a General Mills factory in downtown Buffalo here, and every time you go downtown, it smells like Cheerios.
And a swing and a miss, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Montgomery.
So digging in, Colson Montgomery. There's the strike. Next offering way off the plate. Top of the third, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Here's Corey Lee.
Bro, you Irish,
And a fastball
but you're
misses outside
cousins
for
with
ball.
Garrett Wilson?
1-0.
How's that work?
Slider right there.
1-1.
You got me confused. You're Irish, but not Catholic. You're Jewish, but you're cousins with Garrett Wilson.
Swing and a miss. There's that slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
I'm confused. I'm just going to say okay, 'cause I'm not going to try to figure that out. Of course you do. But, so you're saying...
Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran
So,
shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Garrett's my cousin on my dad's side. So your dad is... So your dad is black and your mom is Jewish and Irish?
Gets down.
Irish, dude, Irish and Jewish is an interesting combination. Because usually most people from Ireland, I feel like, are Catholic. That's interesting.
I think he was looking for it inside there. It just turned on it hard down the line. Great hustle out of the box. You know he was thinking triple all the way.
Now, Jason Varitek.
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't say it was impossible. I just said that usually people who are from Ireland are Catholic.
Last half of the 3rd. Comes up empty.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Wagner in the box now. Takes strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Grounds 1 to short. Aparicio. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Ooh, I was just about to say I'll take the run, even though I got out, but that's even better.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
One down. So stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. Grounded out his first time up. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely should have been a better throw. As that their shortstop's an elite defender, so he should definitely make a better throw than this. But if their first baseman is not a guy who was mainly a DH all year or all of his career, which I'm playing a guy who was a DH his entire career, David Ortiz at first base, so that's not like I'm not trying to trash talk him too much, but he's not a good defender, so you got to anticipate stuff like this sometimes. If he's a better defender, he maybe saves his shortstop of an error there. But he couldn't make the play.
Now. Slider misses outside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Wagner at first, 1 gone. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Thomas makes the grab for the second out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss
The
or
left
weak
fielder,
contact.
number 9, Ted
So
Williams.
2 down now, and here is Ted Williams. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Three balls, one strike.
In the dirt.
Yeah, he was supposed to be a prospect for this year, right?
Man on second.
Yeah, I heard something. I was trying to read about it.
And 2 outs.
Yeah, that was in, what, January? After you sent me that thing about him, I decided to look it up. But I didn't really know who he was. He was a prospect for this year's draft.
For the Red Sox.
Do you think he killed himself, maybe?
First time.
Like, did he kill himself because of the grief? They didn't say how he died.
Just missed. Sliced hard but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't.
I mean,
but you have to
any loss of human life is tragic, unless the person was complete dog shit.
Fouls
But,
one off.
I mean, apparently, so it wasn't like he did it on purpose, what he did in January. It sounded like he made a mistake and then made another mistake on top of that and fled the scene and didn't do what he was supposed to do.
And downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks that he obviously killed someone, but he didn't do that on purpose. I don't know how he did it or what he did. Like, I haven't read into that crash. Like, was he drunk? Did he, like, kill him because he was drunk, like drunk driving? And, like, they said he caused a head-on collision. Like, he was reckless driving or something?
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened for sure. That's where you got to take responsibility, and even like, no matter what your mistake is before, like, you got to try to help these people. Oh yeah, for sure.
You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat.
I mean, even if you make a mistake, yeah, even if you make a mistake, you have to. Yeah, that's for sure. If you make a mistake like that, you gotta call 911 right away. And yeah, it's crazy, right? One might have a grand slam. No. Oh.
So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway, and now the shortstop.
That's a home run in Yankee Stadium. Their tiny right field. Fans should have snatched it. Now they would have called it out then, but the fans can't. Not where this was caught. I mean, the fans aren't. Look how far away the fans are. That's the bullpen there where the pitchers warm up. But yeah, if a fan reached over, let's say there were fans there, if a fan reached over and grabbed it, they would have called the batter out.
Luis Aparicio. Luis Aparicio was a trendsetter in one major way. He was the first Venezuelan player inducted into the Hall of Fame. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Little Louie may have been the first player from
Yeah, I mean, like, I get it if they were friends with him, like, they thought they knew him, like, thought he was a good dude, or, like, no, it's a little different, bro, but, I get your point. Your point is that it's crazy because he killed somebody, but, I mean,
pitches in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
things happen, like, especially if it was just an accident, like, or if he was reckless driving. Sure, it's not like he murdered someone on purpose. There's a difference between manslaughter and murder. Not that it's good for manslaughter, but there is a difference there. Yeah, so
and that's strike one.
Well, you can say that too. I don't know the whole situation with that. Like I said, I just tried looking that up this morning, but yeah, he definitely messed up the first time, and then probably got scared because he's thinking about his NFL future. Like, oh shit, I just messed up big time. I don't want to get caught, and then left the scene, which is another error. Like you can't do all that. So who knows? I wonder what happened to him, though.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Could be. I guess we'll find out more information as time goes by, right?
Thomas. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Thomas goes 6 feet 5 inches, 275 pounds, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. Lifted in the air, right field. Hank makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Harold Baines steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Yeah, people love their athletes. They love their sports icons and stuff. Ooh, what a catch.
Two outs. That's to third. Boggs. They get the force, and he has thrown 4.
Come on, Brewers.
The White Sox lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for Boston, Willie Mays.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened with that last one, too. I don't even know if he's going to get in trouble for whatever happened.
Boog of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
When you're a professional athlete like that, too, you got to have good layers because people will try to screw you over. Even on stuff you didn't do. Trying to get your money, trying to extort you.
Sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Wade Boggs now, and that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Man, I like John Morant, but he acts crazy.
Fouled off
Like,
the
bro,
play.
you don't want you to see you kicked out of the league in 2 years because you're being
One
dumb.
thing I found that was very cool.
Yeah, I saw the air grenades. That was because he got in trouble for the. Wasn't that because he got in trouble for the finger gun or something he did, or like?
When you're not a player on their team.
And then so he did an air grenade instead. Like, bro, just why do you got to do something like that? Just like, be happy you scored and you're making millions and millions. Like, what? Why continue to try to get yourself into trouble?
And accounts full. And foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
The
Got to
batter,
throw
number
any
11.
pitch at any count. 3-2.
Shortstop,
He goes off speed. Gets the out.
2 down, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Ozzie Smith. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here.
Man, it's scary trying to steal on this catcher. I did it once already, but 99 arm strength, 74 accuracy, and he's got catcher pop. So he gets up quickly to throw out base stealers. Like, ugh. I still gotta try out my elite guys though. Like, I don't think I would try with Willie Mays 82-44, but like Wagner 91-95, he's still going. Hank Aaron maybe in the right situation, he's still pretty good. Oh yeah, they can get hurt. In real life, they get hit with the bat sometimes in the backswing. They get the ball deflected. Like the pitcher, the hitter hits it, it deflects, it hits him in the hand or something. The Red Sox catcher in real life, Connor Wong, is hurt.
And then one year we had him, and we were still practicing it. We were like, we got the guy that does it better.
They usually don't get hurt the way they do in real life on here.
Absolutely. It's tough to defend.
Like by a deflected hit or something. That's usually how they more get hurt in real life.
Catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. 0 for 1. He struck
Like if
out
I hit it
last time.
and it deflects down and hits him in the big toe right now, I don't think he would get hurt.
And there's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one.
But they can get hurt just like all the other players diving for a ball or when they're batting or while they're running the bases.
Leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
But yeah, they're definitely more injury prone in real life probably than on the game.
And fouls one off.
The Red Sox catcher in real life got hurt when a batter hit a ball and it deflected and hit him in the hand and broke his finger, I think it was. So he's on the injured list right now.
That misses. 1-2 to count. There goes Ozzie. The other way, and foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And the Red Sox lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading off
Quite a
for the White
pitcher's
Sox,
duel so
the
far.
center
Here's how the
fielder,
starters
Luis
have performed up to this
Roberts.
point. Martinez back to work. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. What a stop. And he'll be safe at first. Andrew Vaughn now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Little chopper rolls foul. White Sox down.
Why'd you say wow?
Martinez checks on first. Back standing. He's in there safely.
70 steal is all right. The speed is important too. So if you have really good speed and really bad stealing, your player won't get good jumps. Like, he won't take off right away when the pitcher throws the ball.
And that one a little bit high.
If you have really good stealing but not really good speed, you can get good jumps, but maybe you're not fast enough to get to second base before the catcher throws you out. So having one without the other doesn't do a terrible amount of good in that particular stealing category.
The 2-2. And just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Checks over to first, back safely. And that's disengagement number 2. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here is Sosa to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Nice grab. Jump throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta
He's still on the Mets.
Wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first.
I want to see that again.
Major League Baseball. You're up, go yard. You want to play first, I play left, I play right, I play third, and shit. You know what I'm saying? Backup catcher in a pinch. How many of those did you end up playing for stuff? I got released by the Cubs in playing.
It's okay, it's still Red Cup. Intentional talk, all season on MLB Network.
Since the dawn of baseball, every player has always their unique skills. Who's from this era is who's worthy of legend.
He's safe by that much. Who's Puerto Rican?
That play.
On Soto?
Now here is Colson.
I think he was born in America.
Ball 1.
Or was he born overseas?
Two outs. Now 1-1.
1-1.
That one missing inside.
I feel like he was born in Florida. I'm not super confident on that, though.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Got the bat going too soon, and strike two.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I honestly couldn't remember where Soto was from.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1 left for the White Sox.
Bro, you letting Soto live in your head rent-free, huh?
Back now at Fenway, and now Honus Wagner. And a swing and a miss.
That makes his eyebrows make him look like the Grinch.
Tyler Gilbert getting loose out there. Varland warming up as well. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Corrals it. 1 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
At the plate, Hank Aaron, 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball there.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the
So one thing I never understood about the NBA is they fire coaches like coaches grow on trees. Like the Denver Nuggets fired their coaches here. They got 50 wins. Like they just said they just won their 50th game of the year and clinched the 4 seed. If you clinch the 4 seed and you firing your coach, like these coaches, like they last like 2 years, 3 years max. I feel like NBA coaches have a shorter tenure than NFL coaches. I don't know. I feel like these coaches I feel like baseball's managers last the longest. And then the NFL, NBA, and even hockey, they're just kind of like, yeah, okay, goodbye.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, is that what it was? Like, I don't know. They just won a championship with him 2 years ago. You wanted Salah fired. Forget. Never forget.
Get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Two outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Ted Williams. And first offering is fouled off.
I need some more runs here.
Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Manny Ramirez will hit next. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a ball popped up. Thomas. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. One hit, one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 1 and the White Sox nothing. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
Stupid pop-up.
Gets him to chase after that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This one in the air, center field. Willie Mays makes the play. And there's one down. And stepping in is the speedy Luis Aparicio.
I mean, not in like the last 15 years probably. I probably played it on the PS2.
And we're the top half of the 6th.
Tiger Woods PGA.
Late swing fouled off.
I might have had it 1 year, or even I might even have rented it, but not big on golf. It's kind of boring to me. I don't even really enjoy playing it, even when we used to play it in school or whatever. I just never really got into it.
Remember, Mark, classification is important.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that is downstairs. Ball 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
2-2. And that's down and away. Stays alive.
I think I'm going to go with the Dodgers tonight. The Cubs are on like their 6th best starter. One of their starting pitchers is out for the year now. So they're using a fill-in starting pitcher.
Of the at-bat due next.
So I think I'm going to go with the Dodgers tonight.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
That right there.
Although I don't think you can say that. I think the Cubs beat the Dodgers 1 out of 4 times this year. Aren't the Dodgers 3-1 against the Cubs this year? So I don't think you can say the Cubs own the Dodgers because they had 1 blowout game against them. Like, it's not how baseball works. So, it's 1 out of 162 games, bro. The Dodgers weren't even trying for the last 2 innings. They had their shortstop pitching. He was doing mock impressions of the pitcher's windups on his team to make them laugh. So, 5 of the runs they scored, they weren't even trying. So, I mean, it's a marathon and not a sprint in baseball. I got 9.2 out of him so far. 7. You just don't like my answers. Bro, they won 1 game and you're saying cuz you just say stuff. You just be like, yeah, Cubs own the Dodgers even though the Dodgers are 3-1 against the Cubs. It doesn't make any sense. You just say that one blowout game, and now you're saying that they own them. It doesn't make sense, bro. That's not how it works.
Check on the runner.
No, he's in there.
it doesn't matter. The win's what matters, right?
Aparicio on the run. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Thomas up for the third time and takes ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one well upstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Aparicio on at second with 2 down. And that is out of play. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. Harold Baines in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
In real life or on my team on the game here?
The Red Sox won.
You mean real life?
Sox nothing.
In real life, Crochet's really good. That's who was pitching today. Hauk is solid. I like Hauk. He's their number 2. And then they have some injuries. Walker Buehler, I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the signing when they signed him this year. But he's been pretty solid. But he's got like playoff pedigree with the Dodgers and whatnot. But Cutter Crawford's injured. He hasn't played yet. Richard Fitz has been solid. He's a young guy. He's only had like 5 starts in the majors, and he just got hurt, so they just put him on the injured list today. Sean Newcomb is doo-doo. When you see that guy playing, we're probably going to lose. He's dookie. I don't like him. Chapman's okay for the closer. Liam Hendricks is hurt. He's a normal bullpen arm for them. I'm not sure about him. He was hurt last year.
Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
We'll see. He's missed a lot of baseball. He had cancer. He had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And then he hurt, I think he had Tommy John surgery on his arm. So he was out for a long time.
1-0. Movement for the White Sox in there.
But they had a couple decent relievers, but yeah, I don't know. I'd rate their overall pitching as average.
Empty one away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Their strength should be their hitting, which is why they've been struggling a little bit to start the year.
There's a strike.
Really good.
I know, right?
curve
It's
that he's
fine.
able to front door and back door. That pitch
Yeah, their
is
strength
devastating.
should be their hitting, and their pitching hopefully is okay enough to be good. But yeah, it's been the opposite. Their pitching has been pretty good to start the year, and their hitting has kind of struggled.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
All right, sounds good, man.
That one not close. And now 3-2. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting. The
So
third
next,
baseman,
Wade
Wade
Boggs.
Boggs.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now,
The
one
batter,
out.
number 11. Shortstop, Ozzie.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Pinch hitter coming on, Nico Horner. And this is a big at bat in this ball game.
Horner.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. Two on, one out. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
In the air, left side. He's got it, and there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Barrett in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Mays over at second. Boggs on at first with two down. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike three. So they strand a pair. We're through six full. It's the Red Sox 1 and the White Sox nothing.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot. Quiet type, watching hit.
Staying in the game on defense, Nico Horner taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. New pitcher on now, Andrew Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason that they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Harold Baines. Yeah, that's fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, The center fielder,
Luis Robert now.
Robert.
Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a base hit up the middle. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Vaughn in the box, lays off for ball one. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Snap throw to first. Robert dives back in. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
One-run game. One out. One on. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond. Got him.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now batting.
Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Sosa.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Inside. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Barrett collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. The White Sox lead 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gus Varland.
Pretty tight game,
Now,
so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Varley.
Wagner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. There's a strike. And that one sliced foul. That's a little bit low. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Man at first, Hank Aaron getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Varley, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Nobody out, runner at first.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt. Runner on the goal. Pitch inside.
Ball two.
Safe at second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
That one missed. Wagner at second with nobody out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Ted Williams.
Number 9.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And it's even up.
Out. Two balls, one strike.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Count full.
Squirts away a little bit. One out and a runner at second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manny. Ramirez.
And now Manny Ramirez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that one pulled foul. Man on second, 2 down.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. On the ground to the left, Montgomery gets it to first. That ends the frame. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now the third baseman, Colson Montgomery. Miller back to work. Strike 1.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
And that is a good eye on a pitch
1
down
ball, 2
low.
strikes.
Now 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Now a chance for Corey Lee. And that one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now this is in the air down the line. Hank sizes this one up. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Luis.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen.
Now pitching for
Raleigh
the Red
Fingers
Sox,
gets handed the rock out of the
number
pen.
35.
Well, the best relievers love the
Raleigh
opportunity to come in and protect the
Fingers.
tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a foul out of play. Ball 1 there.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They trail here 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cam Boozer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ortiz leading things off and takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that one clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, Tauchman pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. 1 for 3. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that will fall.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And downstairs, Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Right side, and it goes just foul. And it remains 2-2. Mays over at first with 1 away. Line to left, and that's just foul. Got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That just misses, and it's 1-1. Tapped softly on the ground, Sosa. And that is the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of.
Back inside Fenway Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now. The number 2 hitter, Mike Tauchman. Outside corner, there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Dennis Eckersley, the closer, getting cranked up for
right, one of those games.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Thomas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Yeah, everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Harold Baines steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's hard hit in the line. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now it's going to be Luis Robert Jr.
Don't be.
Yeah, I mean, it was close, but not. The foul line is to the right there, so I mean, it's a good hit. Those are their 2 best hitters that just got hits, so they're 2 legends pretty much. They have 3 legends, but elite hitter, not good defensively like I was talking about earlier, but elite hitter, and then really good hitter against right-handed pitching. 92-77. Good vision, good discipline, good clutch. So,
surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Upstairs. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. White Sox down to their final out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams,
manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Raleigh Fingers will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
Dennis
for the Red
Eckersley
Sox,
on to try and close it out for the Red Sox.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy. One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Andrew Vaughn. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Big spot. 2 out.
why? What you talking about now?
And go-ahead runs are aboard. And that's too high.
People like to talk, man. That's what they do.
This one chopped in the ground, but foul. The White Sox down to their final strike. And a ball evens the count. Good eye in that spot.
Don't even get me started on those guys. Politicians are all liars.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run's in. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. All tied 1-1.
What a throw, Willie Mays. Good hit by them to tie it up. A great throw by Willie Mays to keep it a tie game.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Justin Anderson. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Justin Anderson.
Now the catcher up to hit.
Yeah, I get all these bots liking my stuff too. It's kind of funny. That's pretty. That's a pretty good percentage. I could agree with that. Dion was at UFC. That's funny. Give me a second here. I'm throwing a couple bets in here before the Sunday night baseball game. I got 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
He struck him out 98 and elevated. Brewers had the tying run come up, but A.J. Puck closes the door, and the Diamondbacks take 2 of 3 in the series against the Brewers. Yeah, just a second.
Jason Varitek. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Anderson ready to work. Rip towards third. Throw over to Thomas. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Honus Wagner up next for the Red Sox. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Fouled off down the right side. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. The throw into second. Makes it to second. The winning runs in scoring position with 1 gone. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now here is Hank Aaron. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Winning run stands at second.
No, I steal with any amount of outs, but when I'm on second, I'm not gonna risk stealing third against a good catcher. Third is a shorter throw for the catcher than second, so he doesn't have to be as accurate, and he doesn't have to have as strong of an arm. And second is scoring position anyways, so like, see, I just got the hit, and you score anyways. So if you're in second, second is considered scoring position, so you don't want to run yourself into an out. Stealing from first to second to get into scoring position makes more sense. If there was no outs and you want to steal third maybe, or even 1 out, you can, and then you can score on a ground ball maybe, or even a fly ball that's an out. So it does increase your probability, but it does increase your probability if you steal third with an out. But if the catcher's got a good arm, you might not want to risk that. So pros and cons, like if the catcher had a crappy arm, maybe I steal third there. Sounds good, man. You have a good night. I'll talk to you later.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut.